Now, I was not sure whether I wanted to do a video on this card pack 16, since half of the pack is good but the other half is pretty much useless unless you really got some weird old school deck going on which you actually want to try on. So let's go ahead and discuss what the cards come in this pack. The first card that comes here is Gradius. Now this card is a no-brainer, it's really old, came out many years ago. Next we got Blue Thunder T45. Now this card is actually one of those cards that whenever you kill a monster, you get something for it. I used to use it back in the day with Hydrogeddon and Triple Shrink and Don Salud. Kills a monster and you get a token that's 1500 by 1500, so it's pretty nice. You also got a Cyber Dragon. We can only use one in this game, so that's pretty useless. So this video is going to be short just because I'm going to go through this pretty quick. We got Falchion 8, I think it's how you say it, Falchion B, or I don't know exactly what that is. Send one light monster from your, send one light machine type monster with 1200 or less attack from your deck to the graveyard, or special summon one light machine monster with 1200 attack or less from your graveyard. Pretty neat, it's interesting. Going through here, seeing a few of the cards. Then we got Gradius option that actually equips to the Gradius card. Pretty useless unless you're going to be using 3 Gradiuses. We got Honest. Now this is exactly where I'm probably going to make a video speaking about how to make a good Ojama or making a good Light Sworn deck and what packs you need to purchase if you want to make like a Light Sworn or like an Ojama deck that's actually really good. Because apparently a lot of the cards that are key cards to these deck types that are very used in real life, or at least were in the past, were top tier in the past until Honest got limited. You know, at least all these cards are kind of like sorted out through different packs, so I will actually make a few videos later on where pretty much discussing which packs you should get if you're trying to build certain type of decks. Next we got the Jade Knight. This card when it attacks, when this card is in attack position, face up machine monsters you control gain with 1200 attack or less, and not be destroyed by trap cards. And when this face up card is destroyed by battles at the graveyard, you can add one light machine monster that's light from your deck to your hand. So you can add a card like this or like this. It's pretty interesting. And we got a Sangan. We already started with one, I think, in the original deck. We got a Shining Angel for bringing out light monsters from our decks to the field. Then we got Victory Viper XX03 2003, I guess. Next we got Burden of the Mighty. Now Burden of the Mighty is one of those cards that at least personally I always put it in my side deck along with some King Tiger Wangoos in real life. It's good for taking down decks that seem to rely way too much on monsters that don't necessarily have high attack, so keeps being checked by getting destroyed the moment they're summoned. And then we got Cyclone Laser. This is for the Gradius again. As you got Future Fusion. Now this is something you want to use with the Chimera Tech Overdragon, Chimera Tech Fortress, or the 5-headed dragon. And we got a Gold Sarcophagus. I believe one of the other super packs, one of the first super packs I believe gives you this card. Maybe it's one of the first pack 2 or pack 5. Not sure exactly which one of them are. You'll probably look through the previous videos, but this is the second Gold Sarcophagus you get from one of the packs that you buy DLC. So it's pretty neat since you're able to use it too. It's a perfect card to use in a Light Sworn deck. Next we got Limited Removal. We got Luminous Spark for increasing the attack of low light monsters. We got Overload Fusion, Overlord Fusion. Say it kind of like my name, Overload Fusion. This card is for machine monsters, so we do use Chimera Tech Overdragon or Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Next we also got Power Capsule, it's also for machine monsters. It's for Victory Viper 2003. We got Smashing Ground. We can only use one of those in this game, so it's kind of useless to give us extras. We also got United Withstand, 1 limited to 1. We got Mirror Force, limited to 1. Threatening War and Wobble. Now these two cards are to block pretty much every attack that your opponent is going to bring out. This Wobble special is good for Gladiator Beast decks. I've mentioned this before. Next we got Chimera Tech or Overdragon. So this is pretty much like a machine support deck that specializes in beating the opponent's monsters through attack through battle. That way you can activate the card effects. So I mean, it's overall it's neat. I mean, it's $2. So unless you really want that Honest and maybe the Honest, maybe the Shrink, maybe the Overload Fusion or the Future Fusion, then you really shouldn't be getting this pack. It's not really worth $2 and great unless you really want those cards to finish out the decks. If you don't want to farm for the cards through the game. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I'm getting like tongue-tied right now for some reason. I don't know why you said that, but I'm getting tongue-tied. I don't know, my saliva is just getting stuck in my mouth. That's disgusting. But anyways, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Leave me your comments below. Let me know what you think about this pack, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Adios.